Sounds good. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Hey, everybody. Morning, Helen. How's everybody this morning? Oh, that's my brainstorming. So today we're gonna, I think we're gonna do some tea art today. We've been, we've had to do that, get some hibiscus tea and do some staining with that. Patty's been doing coffee stain on papers. Colleen found some stuff online with tea bag art and stuff like that. Morning, Dar. So we thought we would just pull out some tea, some papers, some tea bag. Morning, Eileen. Colleen has some material, and we're going to do some tea staining and tea art. So how does that sound? Morning, Shauna. So yeah, so who's done tea art? Has anybody done tea staining or tea bag art or anything like that? We thought we'd do a little bit of brainstorming and share some ideas, different techniques, different things you can do with tea bags, stuff like that. Yeah, I can't either. Colleen has some material. Actually, Colleen, you can't see it. She put in her Pam journal. She actually sewed one of her tea bags into her Pam journal and made a pocket and put a little tag in it. Oh, you've done it on fabric a lot. What kind of, hey, Lori, what's the best fabric to use, Eileen? And what have you used to do the staining? Okay, let me, hey, Kimberly. Oh, we thought of you yesterday too when we were doing this. You've done some tea bag art, so that's what we're going to do today. We thought we'd do some brainstorming and try some stuff out. Hey, Nancy. Okay, welcome to Hangout and Art. This is a live stream with a live audience where we work on some art projects. And we chat with the audience, we share ideas, and hopefully get inspiration from each other. Today we're going to do some arting with tea. We're going to do some tea bag art, some staining on papers, material, do some brainstorming with people in the audience, get some ideas, and that's it. Hopefully you guys will want to try something after watching this. So welcome, everybody. And okay, so Eileen said she's done a lot of tea staining on material, and the best one is she likes quilting muslin because it has no sizing on it. Okay, so you don't, okay, if you get quilting muslin, you don't have to wash it. If you use anything else, run it through the wash just to make sure there's no sizing on it, because then that will it'll make it harder to do the for the tea to grab onto the fabric. Morning, Sally. Okay, Kimberly did some. She did some stamping too. Let me get out a sheet of paper. Start writing down some of these ideas. And I just pulled out, I have some blueberry tea, some other flowery tea. Here's my black tea. Okay, so the most important thing is to get rid of the sizing. I think Colleen said she watched a video last night, an old Stencil Girl video, where they had soaked tea bags in a pot overnight, and then they used the tea bags through a stencil. So I thought we might try that too. Oh, tea's dyeing on silk. All right, let's do, all right, tea staining. Okay, So material to use, muslin, has no sizing. Silk turns out really nice. Do you have to wash the silk probably beforehand? All right, no sizing. Get rid of sizing. Okay, so the important thing is to get the sizing off the fabric. Okay. I'll probably start to find the gold flakes. Which store, Lori? Okay, so it's best. All right, so the best thing, if you're not sure if there's sizing on your material, just wash it to make sure there's nothing on it. All right. Who makes the gold flakes? Oh, that's something else you could put on the tea bags, or the gold flakes too, or we could do foiling. There's tons of stuff we could do. If you're looking for the gold flakes in particular, Hobby Lobby may not have them yet. I would look by, is it Tim Holtz who does the gold flakes, or Nuvo? I'd go over by the scrapbook mixed media stamping section is where I'd look. Okay, so the Dharma website has good fabrics. Okay, you don't have to use muslin. I think you can use any type of fabric. I think muslin is what Eileen's used in the past because it comes with no sizing on it, so that's one less step. Okay, so the Dharma website. Okay, what you can do too, if you go onto Amazon, Lori, you can also, because here's my jar. If you just get gold flakes and break them up and put them in a jar, you can make your own. This is just leftover. This is just leftover gold leaf from projects I did, and I just keep it in a jar, and now I have my own jar of gold flakes. And you can get the inexpensive, like you get like 300 sheets of different colors for like $5. So you could also do that. I mean, you can just take that and break it up and put it into a jar. Because that's basically, I mean, I think that's basically what's in the jar. I don't think it's mixed with any type of glue or anything. All right, so that's all right, here, Eileen has the link for the dharmatrading.com. If anybody wants to go look at that, I will show that at the bottom. And then let me go look at it over here. We might have an echo for 10 seconds while I get on. Alrighty. There we go. Morning, Dee Dee. How are you? Oh, good. I'm glad. We're doing arting with tea today. Hey, Artful. I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm finally rid of this cold. It was 3 weeks. It was horrible. But I think I finally got rid of it. Okay, I'm going to look for a site. All right, dharmatrading.com. Okay, so hey, Colleen.
Hi.
You were right. Eileen's done tea stained fabrics, and she said that muslin is probably the best because it comes without sizing on it. Silk also looks pretty, and she gave us a website for ordering material and stuff. That's good.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can grab that.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll put it up on the screen for a minute so other people can see it. Let's see. There we go.
Oops.
Share screen. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. I was grabbing hot water and some bowls, and so we got inspired. I was on.
Oopsie, sorry about that. I'll get rid of this.
Oh, you're right. I was
No,
on.
it was
What's her name? Miriam. Miriam's Facebook group, and then I saw a lady who was doing tea bag paintings on there, and it was so pretty. And so then I got all inspired by that. And then I started looking. My daughter was on the phone with me all day yesterday. She was so talkative. And she basically started searching on Pinterest and stuff for tea bag ideas. Oh my God. Or some of her staple packs. She was finding stuff and sending them left and right and left and right. And finally, I'm like, put Kathy on there and she can see it because I don't want to have to resend all of this. Like she's like, boom, 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 send stuff to us. And I'm like, my brain doesn't think that fast. So I'm like, send this to Kathy, send this to Selena, add them to it so they can see it. And she was like, oh my, like me, like we're looking at this stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're looking at all this stuff. She's like, dang it, Josh is going to be home. I just want to look at teabag art.
it was amazing, the stuff that's on Pinterest.
She didn't want to stop looking at teabag art. She said, I'm going to go cook dinner and I want to look at
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, and I was like, welcome to my world. Where you just get so hooked on what you're so excited about something and hooked on something, you don't want to do anything else. You're like, I don't want to do anything else. I just want to press over this. Hi, Cheryl, Lori, Dee Dee, Dot, Eileen, this unit. Anyone else I missed? Kimberly.
Okay, so here's just some of the stuff we found.
Nancy, Sally.
If you go to Pinterest, I mean, just cute stuff.
Oh my God, it is addictive. You get on there and I'm just blown away. Hi, Painty Lee girl. Hi, Devin.
Let's see if I can make this bigger.
Oh, okay. You ordered the petals and the powders. What powders? Like the black tea or? There is tea bag, like the one I use tea bag, and then they use candy wrappers and make the dresses out of them. There's literally dresses and purses made with tea bags and stuff. It's unreal of how many creative ideas are out there for tea bags. I was like blown away by all this. I know it isn't new to other people, but it was new for me to discover, and I was blown away. I think at one point we talked about doing it because we bought tea bags for a reason, but then I don't think we ever did anything with
No, we bought these tea bags last year, and I've used them maybe for texture and stuff in things, but I haven't done any art on them. And this is just amazing. This is just one link that Colleen's daughter posted, and look at all this fun stuff on there. See, there's the little girls. I mean, it's just.
So that one they hooked. Look, there's flamingos. Is that flamingos?
Uh-oh, flamingo alert. Look away. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it had 3 attached to each other, a bunch of flamingos. Oh, that was funny. Some people are quilting. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are quilting on them. I saw some with clay faces. Right there, yeah.
Get over here.
I love it. There's a lot of them painted with windows and doors, and Maggie Gray's window book has 5 recipes in it for making inks. Maggie Gray.
Oh, okay.
Let me look that up.
Who is it? Maggie Gray?
Oh, who that is.
Thanks, Dorothy.
Gray.
Yeah, we want to do some brainstorming.
Is this a book?
Mind mapping. Maggie.
Is it a book, a YouTube channel? My king. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Maggie Gray. Whoa book. Okay, we'll look that up. Okay, Kimberly sewed on hers and made sachets with buttons. She also said she stamped on it. Eileen says we're all going to need the Maggie Gray books.
Okay, are they on Amazon?
Well, that took a whole 5 minutes to get enabled.
Yeah, 5 minutes, literally.
Okay, Sally said she did the 100 faces on tea bags a couple years ago. Oh, fun.
What? Really? That's cool. Do you have those on Instagram, Sally? So we can see them?
Okay, I'm just going to flip through some more. Is that a little shoe made out of tea bags? Houses. See, just fun, cool stuff. So yeah, so that's where we started with tea bag art, and then it just ended up with a whole bunch of ideas of different things to do. We found one, somebody had made like a mini journal out of tea bags. Lena was talking about punching eyelets in and all kinds of fun stuff. She should be here in a little bit. There. Colleen, you want to show them what you did last night with your tea bag?
Yeah, I'm looking at, finally got my computer going. I'm looking at Maggie Gray's book so I can just bookmark it on my
okay.
Amazon to look at later. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I got that. I just wanted that way I can look at that later. Okay. So what I did is I was looking on YouTube.
Yeah, that was about a year ago, Shauna, because I had already bought the tea bags and then you had looked up tea bag art. Have you done anything with your tea bag art? Oh, you can download Maggie's books as a PDF file. Here, I'm going to put the, here's the link.
Stenciling
books.
Say Sally, she say she was on Instagram?
No, she wasn't on Instagram at the time.
Okay, well maybe if you have any photos, you can still upload those. Maybe if you did them last year, you can still put those on Instagram now. No one knows when you did them.
Yeah, upload and tag us. So
I would love to see if you did 100 of these. So I found this girl on YouTube, and then what she did was she took I took the walnut ink, crystals, and I used the parchment paper, and then just rubbed it on there and let it dry, and then stitched the tea bag on there, and then just did like a couple little things on these 3 things. I just stitched separately and then glued on top, and then took the walnut stain and made it, just stamped on a tag and to put in there just for fun. I added a pan book. I didn't like this area, so I decided to cover it up. And So any other areas that time we get done I end up not liking, then I'll just I'll cover them up with tea bags. Some pages I like better than others. So we'll see how it ends up with all these layers. But I did finish that. You see, you're sticking. I did finish all the layers. Like, I didn't do them all in stream, but hopefully we add more paint. I'll have less stickage. I had all that embossing powders and all that stuff. So it's sticky. There's a lot. So hopefully we'll finish this up and I could add more paint, and then it helps seal in some of the gesso and crayons and everything we added. But yeah, so I covered up a part I didn't like, so I may end up doing that with some more of the books, since I already had the little tabs already added. So what the heck? So yeah. So I found that, like I said, that's not my idea. I found it on YouTube. She's on Instagram too. See if I can remember her name now. I just found her yesterday. Let me see if I can find it real quick. She had that. She also does a lot of vintagey stuff, like sewing on layering papers and book papers and things like that. So I know how I found her. I found her on Pinterest. I found her on Pinterest. It was how to make a tea bag pockets, and that's how I found her. Her name is Rachel Tomlinson. See if I can stop. Okay, here we go, and copy paste this link here. That's where I found the pockets. That's where I got the idea for doing this. Okay. I don't want to claim it as my own, because I found it there.
Okay.
There it is.
Did you show your little tea bag that you sewed on, Colleen?
Yes. If you don't want the tea, you can empty out the bags. That's true, which is what I'll probably end up doing most of the time is getting rid of the tea. All right. So she does all kinds of vintage papers, sewing, that kind of stuff. So there's tons out there. Slow stitch.
Who's that, Colleen, that you're talking about?
Tons of tea bag things out. Just search on YouTube. You'll see.
Oh, okay.
Just for ideas. So, so what we're going to do, I did buy this a while back. I never did anything with it. This is Faber-Castell, and it's tea stain dye. Okay, so I bought this for never did anything with it, right? So the funny part is one of them is the hibiscus, which we just bought those flakes and I didn't know it. Remember?
That's so funny.
Isn't that funny? Pink hibiscus, blue chai, green.
Oh, the green matcha. I'm going to run up and get some of that. Just a minute.
So that's what you get in it. So it comes with two each. Looks like some of it maybe is leaked out, but anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna put some of this in some water and let this sit over here, and then we'll see how this looks. So yeah, I forgot I had them. Shocking, I know. Shocking, not shocking. I forgot I had them. Hi, Joy. Yeah, you could use the tea bags for just texture. That's true. Eileen, better than her gelatos. Hey, we saw Lena do some amazing stuff with her gelatos. We were like shocked. I'm like, she can do, it doesn't matter what product it is. She can do anything.
Oh, look at how blue that is.
Wow.
Is that dye packet you have, Colleen?
Yeah. Oh, it's like purpley blue. Instantly.
Oh, cool.
Holy moly. This one was the blue chai.
Pretty.
It's real pretty.
Okay. I bet those will be more intense than like the real tea.
I think so, because I mean, they're really full. I mean, it seems like the whole bag is really filled up to the top. You know, where there's usually space, like the entire bag is filled.
Oh, that'll be a good bag to use when you're done soaking it.
Wow, look at that. Holy moly. Okay. Let's get another one going. All right, let's try out the green matcha, which Kathy has heard of. I've never heard of any of these.
What?
These teas.
Oh, I'm a big tea person. I mean, I haven't used this in a while, but matcha tea is good for energy. I used to put a teaspoon of this and some orange juice in the afternoon.
Oh, it does say it's not for human consumption. That is correct. This tea,
the one you have.
The one I have, thank you for saying that, is not for consumption. It does say that on here specifically. Thank you.
Yeah, it would stain your teeth.
Do not drink this. If you want this tea.
The tea stain dye. Don't drink anything that says dye.
Yeah. Get it at the grocery store, the normal kind or whatever online, like normal edible tea. This is not edible. Don't drink it.
This is the matcha green tea. But I have a feeling this is not going to be as bright green as the one that Colleen has. I guarantee.
Ooh, smells good though.
Oh, I bet.
I have good smell-o-vision right here. If you can smell it, everything smells good. Matcha tea. Yeah.
Did you do the matcha tea, Colleen?
Yeah,
I'm going to do mine.
So you put those in bags, or you put them in a little like metal thingy for tea?
I do it different ways. Sometimes I put them in a metal thingy. Sometimes I put it just in the teapot and then I strain it. I do it all different ways. I also have like a teacup where you put the tea in, you pour the hot water in, and then you sit it on top of the cup you're drinking, and it strains the water through into the cup.
The pink hibiscus.
All right, so here's my matcha. Actually, that is pretty green. It's not very pretty, but...
Of course, yeah, I'm out of gloves, so you know what my hands are going to look like, right? I say digging a garbage can. Maybe I'll dig in a garbage can for my other pair. I realized the other day, I think that was my last pair. So on my grocery list today is to get gloves. Because I know pink and blue and green hands.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully they're still in my garbage can. All right, digging through my garbage. Looking for gloves. I should have kept them since they were the last one.
All right, I need to get a couple bowls.
We do it all. We recycle gloves out of the garbage can. Maybe not. You can't find them. I'm going to get out and take one stab, see if I have them in my cleaning cabinet, but I doubt I do. I don't particularly use cleaners I need gloves with. Double check my other drawers, make sure. So I'm going to have some fun looking. I might have to get improvise. And then have some seeds.
Okay.
Okay, so I took some fabric. I did my muslin. I washed all of mine. Because like even I washed all mine just to see like that would help because it didn't absorb that much yesterday, but it could be because I didn't have enough hibiscus in there or whatever.
Oh, this smells really good.
Doesn't it smell good?
Yeah, this is the blueberry lemon tea.
We don't need any more? What do you mean? What's she talking about?
Oh, white seam binding. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, and then I'll do the black tea.
Yeah, it's like you just do the bowls and get your whatever. Like these, I just will put in the dishwasher when I'm done, and they're cheese or Corel, so if they get stained, it's no big deal.
Okay, let's do that.
I bought these kits I bought this kit like a year ago.
Oh, Painty Girl said use tongs or tweezers to dip the stuff in. Then your fingers won't get so messy.
Yeah, I was gonna figure out how I'm gonna get the liquid out of it without squeezing it.
Okay. Let's do this one too.
Wow, cool beans. All right. Gloves would work too.
Oh, guys, I'll have to get my cheesecloth out.
Oh yeah, I tried that, and it was like really like mangled by the time I got done.
All right, let's see what this one does. Okay, all of mine are just teas I had around the house that I drink. So. Let's just do regular. Here's some Irish tea. I'm going to put a bunch of these in here. And for that, stenciling with the tea bag, Colleen. That's what I'll do. I can always get more upstairs. Wow, it looks like the Colleen's dye is really taking to her material. I didn't need to boil more water. Hold on. I think if I eventually I'm going to bring so much kitchen stuff down here, I will have a kitchen in my unfinished basement, I think. All the stuff I've brought down from the kitchen for art.
There's lots of gloves, of course.
Let's
Can't have a like stream week without staining my hands. Just can't.
That just looks bad. All right.
So handmade papers.
I could. I've actually.
Tea bags and other natural fibers. No, I've never seen that. That sounds cool.
Using tea, other natural fibers. No, like kind of similar to how Lena did hers. Let me write that down.
Yeah, coffee. Does coffee come in these little thingies? Maybe not. All right, there's the blue chai. It's like a really pretty purpley color.
Oh, faux handmade papers. Okay, so they look handmade, but you use it. Okay, faux handmade papers. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, now I see.
All right, so now what I do is dip some papers in here. That's interesting. Now the green tea one, like you can see the green, like a green stain. There's also some like little.
Oh,
no,
there's.
maybe that came off my tongs. Never mind. It probably came off my tongs from the other one. But the green tea has like a green.
It really makes it look old and vintagey looking, right?
Yeah, it's interesting. That has like this dark green stain on it. Like, so now when that dries, it should be splotchy.
Yeah.
See how it's going to be like splotchy? That's cool.
Wonder if the dye will move with wet media.
Take a piece of copy paper, smear white glue, and sprinkle bits of tea and fibers. Use the thin backside of a napkin and glue it over.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I want that.
All right, I'm going to put this one back in so it gets more green.
Okay.
Let's try some cool paper.
Okay. All right. You do take a piece of copy paper, smear it with white glue. Okay. Oh, I'll go get a little bit more tea and stuff upstairs because I used all my tea. So I have some to sprinkle. Okay. At class look college using all sorts of different things to dye papers.
I feel like I'm dyeing Easter eggs.
I know. It is. Oh, wow. Look at that. All right. I'm going to get more loose tea while this sits and steeps.
Different things to dye papers with. You took a class in college doing that? That's my kind of college class. And then when I pull them out, I'm just going to put them on the fabric. I like I'm dyeing Easter eggs. Right? Oops, I'm using scissors at tongs. Hold on. They're going to do half and half paper. I'm dying. Oh, that's neat. And we can let it run down into the other. Okay, let me grab that link. Let me go over to YouTube and grab that link. Isn't that pretty? Cheese calls made your brain explode. It gets all I don't know, like mangled. You know what I'm saying? Like mine was all mangled. There it is. Shoot, I saw. All right, I got it. Oh, I'm already subscribed to that person. That's funny. Okay. I'm already subscribed to that person. That's hilarious. Okay. Now I gotta go back to Kathy's. That took me away from it. This is that cotton rag paper that we used last year in Wanderlust, Eileen. Ooh, that's neat. Hold on. Uncrinkle. Oh, look, it almost got see-through. Oh, I'm going to have to use my fingers. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at that. It almost got see-through. Oh, my gosh. How cool is that? I mean, this is, do you remember I bought the pack of, this paper right here? Here's the name of it. I found it on Amazon. It's onion and something paper, tamard. It has green, blue. Here's the red. We'll put the red and the red one in there. Purples or blues. And then we bought these last year. We were doing got hooked on cool papers. So this one was, look how it shrunk. Oh my gosh, it shrunk. Hold on. That's cool. Okay, look. Okay, here's the paper, the way the side, look, it shrunk. Look how little it is, it shrunk. But now it's all see-through. It's all see-through and glassy. See how see-through it is? Doesn't it look like I just put wax or something on it? I don't know. I'm assuming it has mulberry in it. That is so cool. So you can see it now. Look, see, you can't, my hand, you can't really see through it. You know what I mean? You can barely see my hand. So I might want to cut in half.
I did, because all I could hear from upstairs was, oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so this is that paper I bought, onion paper I bought last year.
Uh-huh.
I dipped the purple in the purple, and look, it's all see-through.
Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Won't that be cool to use for collage?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's totally see-through. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Yeah, the pieces even picked up the stain. The little bits of onion that's in there picked it up. Hi, Teresa. It did, and this was that cotton rag paper.
There, I bumped myself.
She's back. This is the hibiscus.
All right, I'm going to get some seam binding and cheesecloth and see what happens.
Ooh, wow, that's really pretty.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, let me move my camera. There. Wow.
Here, let me put you big, Colleen.
Well, I have my camera off. don't want to work on the edge of my table. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. It's like this is like all see-through now.
That's gorgeous.
And now it's like a glass. Let's see what it looks when it dries, because this is what it looks like before, and then that's after. And then you still see the onion pieces. I don't know if y'all were here last year we did it, but you see all the little onion pieces in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's
Did
dry.
you make that onion paper?
No, oh yeah, I made it.
Oh no, because you're saying the pieces of onion.
Oh, okay, so here's green. She's funny. Okay. And then put this in the green tea. Let me pull out this other fabric that's sitting in here. Like a science experiment. It's science. Okay.
That's exciting.
Okay, so
Oh, look what else I'm gonna try. Here. Let me put me back. Pods.
I think it was a half a piece of paper. It didn't shrink, Devin. You caught that one. It did not shrink. That was a half a piece of paper, and I'm a dumbass. You're right. You caught that one.
Yeah, all this started because our class on Friday called for hibiscus tea. You gave us tea on the brain. Okay, here's some pods.
He's gonna use pods.
I'm gonna use the pods.
Kimberly had to go get a cup of green tea.
Worm tea. Hey, I gotta use these pods for something. Return of the pods, right, Dar? Do you still have pods, Colleen, or did you use all yours?
I think I used all mine.
Oh, okay. Because your dye would really soak up into the pods, I bet.
Let me see. I could see if I have any that I didn't use. I can re-dye.
Oh, okay. All right, here's some seam binding.
Yeah, here's the dyed versus undyed of the green.
Cool.
I really like this one because it's got all the browns and crab. Like it's because the paper's obviously wet and crinkling, but I mean it's retaining like little, how to explain. It's just like grabbing the tea in certain places, and when it dries, you'll be able to see it when I show it to you.
Cool.
All right, let's take the green, put it in the blue.
I wonder if the paper will stay translucent looking.
That's what I'm wondering. Let me grab my dryer and start drying it. And I'll grab some pods and soak those in. Okay, Cheryl does not know about pods.
Okay, Eileen, explain. These are silkworm pods, right? And these, Eileen is the pod expert. Do you have a link for the pods, Eileen? This is the pod. You know that the silk is made from silkworms, and they spin their silk in a pod, I think. All I know is Eileen sent me these and we dyed them, and they were really cool. But Eileen can put up a post for the pods.
I think I didn't order as many pods as you, and it might be why. I think you ordered more pods than mine. See, mine are already colored, but I'm using my glass that Lena sent me.
Oh, I love that glass.
Of
Okay,
a,
here, Colleen has some that are dyed. We were dyeing pods and using them in our art. And like mine, I just wanted a big bowl of colored pods in a wooden bowl. Okay, I have to get tongs, so I'll go get my bowl of pods. Just a second.
all right, I'll drop the green. How they float. They're floaters. Okay. Blue, pinks. It's a floater. Look, they float. What the crap? They float. Eileen, why are they floating? They're waterproof, like they float. That's freaking me out. They float. So basically, the pods are silkworms' houses, and they live in the silkworms. I think they're silkworms live in these little pods and like a cocoon, and then they come out of the pods. I think am I explaining that right, Eileen?
Okay, here's my pods. I think somebody's been stealing my pods. I think they were these little things used to be more full.
Huh, your son's using the pods.
I don't want to know. Okay, so yeah, I have them sitting in my kitchen. They're just pretty.
It looks like Easter eggs, don't it? My pods are floating. Why are they floating? It's so weird.
Jack snacked on them, possibly. Thanks, Janet. Oh, yeah, the third goofball hopefully will be here soon. I think Lena will be here around 11, so.
I can stream till 12:30. My hair appointment's at 1. I'm going to get my hair thinned out, so that might work good. When I bail, Lena might be here.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'll go much longer than that.
I got to, I'm just getting a trim.
See, yours, because it's dyed, really, like, catches it quick.
Because I laid it down here on this while I was drying it, it then started picking up the pinks. That hibiscus is potent. It's really like, it's mega pink.
All right, let's cut up some.
What else is paper that would hold up to water?
Okay, I'm going to lay out.
Maybe the Oriental paper. Is it
The
that
rice paper?
That fell apart. No, we tried that. That fell apart, didn't it? The rice paper fell apart.
The rice paper fell apart when we dipped it. I'm going to lay some out and just drop tea on it and see what happens.
Okay, because that fell apart. That's right. That experiment was a fail.
Yeah. All right.
And because I guess I pushed this into the water, shoved it into the water, kind of like, you know what I mean, and then laid it out here instead of it being like a smooth paper. It is no longer see-through because it's not wet.
Okay.
Because that rules out.
But
the cool thing is though, it's got all the crinkles. See all the crinkles? Because I put it in there and then and it got all crinkly. So cool. Oh, there's Lena. Yay. Hi, Lena.
Hi.
Hey, Lena.
Hello. Oh my God, I got some crazy light. Let me adjust the light.
Okay, so how many tea bags have you made already?
None.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to be up all night making tea bags.
No. I
Good.
promised you I would get to bed early so I would be like totally clear and cohesive today. So, but I'm really excited to test out how they are going to grab pens and watercolor and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, look at all the tea she has. All these tea drinkers. I never knew that. Okay, this is cool. I like it.
this is such intriguing. I've really been looking forward to this. Hi, everybody. Let me click on the live comments so I can follow it. Hi, Kimberly. I didn't say hi to you and Laurie either. Sorry if I missed anyone when I said hi in chat. I know. About time.
I know. That is a cool tea. The box that your tea's in. That's pretty.
That is pretty. I want a tea box, and I only drink tea most of the time.
There is something about wooden boxes I just like. Also, tea jars. Hey, you know what?
What?
The mini binder. Oh my God, you can like glue in.
Oh,
Like perfect size.
that would
What's
work
wrong with
perfect.
that light? Let me see if I can do something about my lighting. There is the color too. It's like very white at my desk, right?
After you left, Lena,
Yeah.
Colleen and I were trying to figure out. She found a little journal to put them in too. I thought it would be cool just to staple the tea bags onto the paper
Yes.
instead of trying to glue them and stuff.
Yeah, I found, like, I was thinking I have these little books I got over at Tuesday mornings. They're like, whatever, 7 gypsy things I've never done anything with. And so they have like the little graph paper in there. Let's just, actually want to do some splashing on it too. Let's just do that too. Is this, I don't care what happens to it. So.
But I think it's a really fun thing to do, and it's so cute. I can just picture in my head that you staple it to a tag, and then attach that tag like a tab in a journal. How awesome would that be?
Oh, Colleen, show Lena what you made last night.
Okay.
I think somebody's echoing.
It's you.
It's me.
Mm-hmm.
I got YouTube muted, so I don't think it's me. I hope it's not me.
I have YouTube muted.
Let's stop.
Huh, weird.
I think I'm gonna close YouTube totally and then just go from the chat on StreamYard. See if that helps. Now I've got everything closed on my computer.
Okay, it stopped, Lena. It's fine.
Oh, so it was me? Uh-oh, now I lost the chat. What did I do?
Okay, Vaughn said her sister was a textile artist with folk art designs and has been tea and coffee dyeing for over 35 years.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's really neat, Vaughn. A textile.
Oh, Deborah Adams, Lena, she's been looking for you. Thank you so much for the box of prizes.
There you are, Deborah. You're welcome. I hope that you could utilize some of the things. I know some of the things were a little bit weird, but I was thinking, no, you know what? I'm going to give her stuff that I have not seen unboxed on American YouTube videos, because there must be some Nordic Scandinavian things that are not available in the US or Amazon. But your country is like the go-to place when shopping. It's like everything is just an American product. It's like,
yeah, lots of junk though.
but cheap, affordable junk.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh, my tail is whacking. I can't wait to get a pen on this. Okay, what to do? I'm thinking I would preserve the look of the folded up tea bag. let's give out some measurements.
Okay.
Unfolded my Scandinavian tea bag, and I'm saying that because Janet and I found out that our toilet paper are not the same measurements. That is so crazy. Yeah, she was doing this instruction about how to fold a paper toilet flower, and then I couldn't make it work, and I'm thinking, why can't I follow a simple instruction? Until I realized that I got like rectangular shape toilet paper and hers was in a square. So it was driving me nuts. And then, of course, there is this prompt in the scavenger hunt saying useless fact or some random, useless, non important fact. So I was thinking that's my useless fact to know. That we got wider asses up here in Scandinavian, apparently. Okay, it's 6 inches long and about 1.5 inch wide. So it's quite a small canvas. I even think the generic tags are too big. Let me see. Yeah, if I cut down some, yeah, I think I can make it work.
Ooh. Okay, so the longer you leave this soaking, which makes sense. So this was the same paper. I know, I'm sorry, this was the green. I put the green paper in the purple. And it's interesting is this part stained, but the onion stayed green. The onion, see the onion, I'm too zoomed out. The onion green, like skin, stayed green. And it dyed this, but the skin itself stayed green. That's interesting. Sorry, FedEx is here. I'm gonna mute. Bark.
Okay.
It's very fragile to sketch on. Ooh.
Okay, so what kind of pen are you using, Lena? The
I'm
micron?
testing out with the micron, and
Okay.
it's like the nib is fighting with the surface.
Huh.
Let's see if we can make it work.
Okay, I pulled out just some of the blueberries. I want to see if I can get it a little more blue. See, the dyes that Colleen has are great because it just whatever you're staining, it just that dye soaks in so quick. When you go with the natural tea, you've really got to let it soak. Ooh, there's some reds.
I'm really surprised to see how blue her dye water became. But okay, it is dye.
Yeah, it's dye. It's tea stain dye.
But still, I mean,
Isn't that cool?
yeah.
It is very cool. All right, I think I got most of the. Oh, here's some more blueberries. Dar sent me some blueberry stained paper. Dar, how did you do yours? Did you just boil the blueberries and then soak the paper? Okay, Shauna said, Lena, you can put a layer of clear gesso on it too.
Oh, that was a good idea.
Yeah, that'll make it a little more sturdy probably too.
Yeah. Let me adjust things here. So you can... It's very hard to see what I'm drawing. Let me see if I can raise it up.
All right.
There's something really weird going on with my light. It's either too bright or...
Did you get your new? Oh, you didn't get your new camera yet, did you?
Yeah, I'm streaming with my new
This
camera.
is a new one. Okay. Can you adjust the white balance?
Let's see.
Did Dar answer? Yeah, frozen blueberries thawed, squeezed in bowl with a funnel. Okay.
I'm wondering if it's my monitor too. Can you see the sketch line here? The one
Barely. It's like there's
people.
too much light on it. Can you turn
Yeah,
down your light?
it's screwed all the way down to low.
Can you
Um,
point it in a different direction, your light?
Not really because the camera is attached to the light. Oh, did it become clear
Oh,
now?
there. Yes.
Do I actually need it dark? Maybe if I remove the white paper? Now you can see my splattered table. No, there's still something wrong off with the white.
It's the reflection of the light, I think.
Me too.
Nana.
Uh, what should I do? I'm thinking.
Can you
Okay,
put something over the light?
what happens if I close the light? No, then I get that thing from the ceiling.
You're getting the reflection.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so irritating.
Oh, turn off the overhead light.
Yeah.
Turn off the ceiling light and see what happens. There. Now it's fine.
It is?
Yeah. There's no reflection now. Now you should be able to focus it in.
Because I thought that the issue was my old camera before. So I'm quite surprised that the new camera is making things so bright.
It was the light overhead.
Okay, so I can just go on from here.
Yeah.
Okay, ta-da, now it's getting exciting. I think I'm gonna try with some watercolor medium first because that's what I know the best.
Okay, Colleen is, she had some onion skin paper with pieces of paper with flecks of onion in it that she stuck in the dye and then she stamped on it.
It's really interesting, this dyeing thing with tea.
Yeah, Colleen, do you want to be muted still? I think she's muted because the dogs were barking.
Nope, I forgot. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Helen.
The FedEx went to a house next door, so they were going berserko. They don't like them. They don't like any of those. Oh my gosh! I forgot to move these. Oh look, oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You'll have stained tea bags.
Okay, note to stop. Move the absorbent tea bags away from the bowls of liquid.
Okay.
Oh my god. Never amazes me what I manage to pull off sometimes. Okay. I want to also try some partially stained tea bags now. They were brown, either brown and a brown with hibiscus now.
Pretty.
It's actually not bad. All right, this one's already got on there, so let's just go with it. All right. I feel like I said it's like dyeing eggs. Okay, and we are dyeing. These pots did really well. They're mega colorful. And this tea dye, look
Okay.
at they are colorful.
All right, so here's the difference in using a dye as opposed to just the natural tea. Mine, it gives a more subtle look. Ugh. All right, so here's mine. Much more subtle.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Where,
Well, because that's tea and this is a stain tea.
right, that's the dye. Oh, I'm going to order some of that dye. That works really good.
They get like 2 of each, and I think it was about $10.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Now the black tea.
I think it was last year. If you want, go back to CHA or whatever it's called. It's not CHA
Creativation.
anymore. 2019 Faber Castell showed these It was like the new thing last year in 2019. So you might be able to see some videos of what they did with it.
I don't remember seeing. I don't think it really took off, though. I didn't really see.
I don't think it took off either, and I think it was underappreciated. It's really cool.
It is cool.
Because I mean, I've actually used it to put this in the green tea with the purple. I mean, it has a really nice. Hello, my camera. Like a really nice, because this was really white. Okay, so this is the before. So it was really white like this, and you can see. Well, I also stamped on it, and at some point, and look, and the stamp was fine. It didn't mess the stamp up in the dye.
Cool.
And it turned this a nice pale, and then now instead of it being all smooth, it's all crinkly. I love crinkly. That's fun. I like it when the paper's all crinkly.
Me too.
Yeah, I just think that's really neat.
Okay, I'm going to try something with the rice paper. I'm going to put up a drying rack too.
Lemon. Ooh, peppermint. Let's see. Where's peppermint? This might be. Let's try this and see. This would be red. Ooh, it smells good.
I know, that's the one thing. It all smells good.
Just saying. Okay, this has no top thing to it. So, but yeah, this is Celestial like sample pack I bought one time. Peppermint, vanilla, sleepy time, chamomile, and lemon. So, oh, it smells good. All right, let's do peppermint. Oh, my room's gonna smell like peppermint. Oh yeah. All right, just put that in there. See what happens if the water changes at all, or it's just gonna be peppermint flavored water. Oh, peppermint flavored paper.
What color is the peppermint?
It's like it's green to me.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have some smelly, heavenly paper. My book's gonna smell so good.
Nice.
No one's gonna even care what it looks like. They're just gonna go, "Oh, that book smells good." So this is. I did put the dyes on this paper in here. This is fairly thick paper. You can see it ran through, but look how cool this looks. I'm gonna keep going with that way. I'm like letting everything soak. There's the green with the pink. I like that the stamp paper that I had in there. It didn't affect it at all. Like it didn't like.
Okay. Well, do you remember what kind of ink did you use?
I'm assuming
The India ink.
Indian ink because it's but I could be wrong.
Okay. Here's the matcha green tea on the cheesecloth. So yeah, it does make some nice color. That'll be nice texture on a page. I like that.
Okay. Eileen, the dyes you sent us work on paper too.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
This kind of color. Okay, good.
I find that the texture of the tea bag.
Chinese tonight, she said. Save your chopsticks. Ask him to pick up chopsticks. You can use them in your art.
Oh, okay. Oh, Lena, let's see.
Oh, that's cute.
I find that you can actually paint like almost wet and it won't transfer or feather out into the other color. There's something about the texture of the tea bag that just grabs and holds the gouache. And I haven't been like really careful about placement of for instance those flowers. I did them all in once and it's like the color just stays put where you place it. So
like it immediately soaks into the tea bag?
Yeah, it just stays put. That's actually kind of nice. Because I was afraid that you couldn't make intricate things. So now let me heat this with my heat gun and see if we set it on fire.
So that's clear gesso and
no
clear gesso.
No clear gesso.
Just gouache.
No, I just went straight in with gouache.
Wow. And that's neat. Your tea bags are skinny.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones I saw on the thing. I was like, and I was looking like, where do they get all these weird shaped tea bags?
I'm coloring with the gouache, Marita. Okay, let me set it on fire. Let's see how it takes the heat gun.
Fire.
I'm
Oh,
holding it with my hand so I can control.
Okay, Marita, I'm using all natural teas and staining pods and what's this stuff called again, Eileen? This ribbony stuff, cheesecloth. Colleen's got some Faber-Castell tea stain dye, and Lena is using gouache to paint on tea bags.
And it has hibiscus, blue chai, and green dye. But this is a dye. This is not like edible tea bags like from the grocery store. This is made just for art. And I have done, this is some watercolor paper. I just dunked in some white tea bags and dyed those. This is a brown. This one was brown. That was white. And then these are ones that I already had like stained, like, cooked them in. And then I inadvertently splashed hibiscus all over them. But they look really cool still. The brown ones, like if you cooked ones. So if you have the cooked tea bags and then you dye them, you get a whole nother effect, right?
I find that bending the tea bag back to original shape is kind of a Peter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe I just got fat fingers. I don't know. It just
Well,
moves
it's so
around.
tiny.
So I'm gonna get some help from a glue stick.
Seam binding, that would work. That makes seam binding. Ribbon, that's a good idea. Telling you, I think I really like the one that was already like cooked and tea out and then half done with that. I really like that. That was a happy accident. I actually really like these.
All right, I'm going to take one of my tea bags, crinkle it up.
This looks weird. Okay, we're just gonna go with it.
Yeah, you probably could use red dye. That's true.
Yeah, Rit would give you really intense color.
I want to make up a tag out of pattern paper to. So what I'm doing is that I just take an original tag and then just tracing it off on the pattern paper.
Oh, good idea. Oh, to use the pattern paper as a background for the tea bag.
Yeah, because I like the green colors on it. So let me get some scissors. Oh, who stole my scissors? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna buy 4 or 5 of the new Tim Holtz scissors because somebody is stealing those red Tim Holtz scissors constantly in this house. But they are good. I mean, compared to the other generic scissors we got, they are awesome.
Everyone's taking your scissors. They are like really the best.
It's always that red Tim Holtz scissors that's missing. Okay, is Janet here? I don't know. Oh, you are Janet?
Janet's here.
Not to make a pun out of you, but I'm gonna use grommets. Oh, this is so funny. I watched your stream and I thought it was hilarious that you're sitting there working on something talking about, I wish my grommets would arrive, and then ding dong, it does. I mean, it's amazing. Let's see, just gonna take the blue one. Yes, Eileen appreciated it. So you are no longer smack and drag challenged.
Ooh, lace would be pretty too.
Yeah, lace. Oh, yes. I got some. Let's see if we can place this on the tag in a cute way. I may need to layer it on another piece of pattern paper.
Hi, Jen. Morita, I also did this where I found this on YouTube.
Oh, look at this, Lena.
And so you take parchment, kitchen parchment paper, and I put the walnut crystal dies on it and a cooked tea bag, stitched it on there.
Wow.
Sewed these separate and then glued them down and then made it and then stained this and then just made a cute little tag for my book.
That is so stinking cute. I like the clusters, the Kimberly style. Just sewing it up. I have actually pulled out my sewing machine also because I want to sew this tea bag on this tag to see how it looks.
So that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely. I want to try the one thing I was telling you earlier. I saw an old video by Stencil Girls, and these ladies took sorry, I dropped it back in. Took regular tea bags, and they used those through stencils, and then but they used like about 20 or 30 bags or so, 25 bags in a pot and let it sit all night. And then they took the tea bags and then they pushed. I'll put this behind it because I know now this will absorb some of the stuff and I can make this into something else. And then they did this. See if I can get this. Squeeze some of this out. I don't have my gloves, so I'm trying to be smart. Okay, let's try this. You open them off camera. Hold on. There you go. And they push the tea bag through their stencils.
Oh my God, you can actually also take, instead of a tag, you can.
Oh, mine's weird. I didn't do so good with mine. Mine's probably too wet. Oh, they did squeeze out the water. Let me dry this and try again. Good. Sorry.
I was going to try that on some rice paper.
Okay.
But imagine using embossing folders for these middle sheets that's gonna hold the tea bag. That would be so cute.
Oh, that would be cute. Give it a little texture.
It would. Where are my embossing folders? I'm gonna
Let me put Lena bag.
Yeah, make her big.
Oh, that is so stinking cute.
I love it.
It is. I'm wondering how they are. Are they just gluing them down? I think so. Don't you think?
Glue it or just staple it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, glue, she said. Okay.
But I'm crazy. I want to sew this edge. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to glue it down to be sure that it's good to stay there.
Oh, that'll be pretty. Yeah. All right, let me get some rice paper. All right, so here's just the plain tea bag, and then this is soaked in some of the flowery tea, so it does just give it a real subtle pink color. And the same with the seam binding, just subtle color, as opposed to like Colleen's with the dye, it just catches the color.
You're going to get some white. I'm going to grab some ribbon and put those in. See.
All right, let me get.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to try the tea bag thing again, but now it's sitting out, maybe not as wet. I'm gonna try the peppermint. I want peppermint smelly paper.
Oh, awesome.
I want,
How does it
I want
smell
my
at your
I want
house?
my book to be like.
But right now, you guys must have like the most wonderful scent in your art room with all the tea.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Brand new magazine or book, you know, and they smell really good. I want my book. My book's gonna smell so good.
All right, so I just wanted to sprinkle some tea onto the rice paper. Let's see. Maybe put warm water.
Yep, I'm going to the sewing machine, so just take me small or something.
My name is my
Okay.
mom and dad, Joe and John, and Lean from Marlene. So I feel like I'm all three at the same time. Oh, shoot. I forgot this was in here. Oh, this is really red. Ooh, wait. Back on my camera.
Okay, I put some warm water in my spray bottle, and now I'm going to spray it on the tea.
Oh my god, it looks so cute.
Oh,
Also, because I mean, I'm the only person in the whole wide world who can stitch wonky on a sewing machine.
Hey, wonky is what a lot of people go for. So
But I actually like it because
I
it's
love
so
it.
freaking weird. But I'm
That's
telling
perfect.
you, the machine is created so that idiots can make cute, fine stitches, right? But I can muck them up. Look.
oh, look at that. I love the little tag on it too.
So I'm gonna glue it down. I like the idea of stapling it. No, I'm gonna go and just glue it. This is the first one, so.
Fawn said a little wonky rocks.
I'm just amazed that I managed to stitch wonky with a machine. I mean,
Tori said it gives it character and it's stunning.
thank you.
And
Okay,
he
and
really
then
likes wonky too. And Eileen's okay with wonky. They're much good
Wonky
with
is
that.
good.
oh, that's good. You know what? I actually think that I got some tiny, what is it called? Ribbon. It's called ribbon. Look, do I have one in green? Or maybe the white. I got this cream ribbon that would look so cute through the eyelet here.
I finally got all my gouache in my pans and then made a little swatch thing this weekend that I got from Arteza. Yeah, so I got all those in pans and swatched out and all that good stuff. So I might try that out. Let's see. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try.
And now I'm gonna stamp the word beach and not write biatch
Ooh,
instead. You know? So help me, Lord. You know the way that I spell in English, it's just horrible. I'm working on the back of the mouse pad, but I think it's gonna help me with the stamping. I think I'm gonna go for like really tiny letters. Ooh.
ooh, it smells good.
speech. I managed.
Oh,
I actually really like it. And look, you can just continue like doodling on it.
Oh, adorable.
Are those the artista gouache?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I got mine in pans now to use. I really like it so far. Just do a little bit. I've done with them.
Oh, that's the artesia gouache. Good, because I've got some of that too.
Oh, look at that. And a little bit of lace. So she's putting some doodles. Cute.
Now here the trick is not to overdoodle it, I guess. And then I got, let me see. I like it a lot. I think I am ready to go more intricate. I mean, try something more detailed. Because this was just, a quick tester. So let me try another one where I really focus on doing something nicer. Okay.
Something nicer. I think that's pretty damn nice. Just saying.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking, like really
She has
think
high
about
standards.
maybe I should try and switch up the pen and see how a new pen works.
Okay, I'm going to keep you big, Lena, so we can see your whole process.
Oh, are you sure? But I think it takes a long time. Let's see. We gotta find like a really tiny. This is really, really tiny.
Oh, I'm liking the tea bags through the stencils. He's going to squeeze out the liquid. I had it too wet.
When you showed me those chickens, Colleen, I was laughing. I don't know. There's something sick in my mind about chickens being funny.
They are.
Oh, the chickens were great. Let me see if I can find them.
I love chickens. Look at that outfit.
So I was thinking I want to go try and make some chickens on a wire here
Oh, good.
with like a really surprised look on their face.
I think I got them. Just a minute. Oh, here's this one. Let me show this one because this was really good. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, Cheryl said put your name and date on your last tag you did, because make sure you put your name and the date you made it.
Yeah.
The date's kind of important because we'll be like a year from now. When did we do that tea bag stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, here's this one too. Was cool where they did like an accordion folder out of the tea bags. That was a good one.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I got a spinny circle.
And hey,
Oh,
look,
there it is. Okay.
it looks like stamps to me. Like we must have like tiny intricate teacup and coffee mug stamps.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that scary to a project to jump into.
Okay, let's take that.
I don't know. I can't tell if that's like dies cut just to get that perfect shape. Did they trace a tea bag or that tags and then that they used for the book and then they glued the tea bags on it, or they found tea bags that shape? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's tea bags with a little card inside. Maybe to keep it stiff.
Could it be that they just took a pattern paper and inserted inside the tea bag because it is hollow?
That could be.
Let me try and do that and see what it does to the background.
Okay.
Oh, here was another cool one too with the candy. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted, but here's some other.
They connected them together and put them around a spool.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. It looks like they did a mask, like a mask on that little leaf thing there, the mask, and then some sort of stain around it. Oh, cute.
Oh my god, now we're gonna shop for spools too.
Okay, here's the one I wanted to show.
Spools too.
So I thought these were kind of cool too with the girls and the candy wrappers.
Oh, that is actually funny.
Oh, Kit Kats are good.
Kit Kat girl.
Oh, here's another one. Here's
I like that.
Get this off my fingers. I know. I'm out of gloves. I know. I'm just so mad. I'm out of gloves.
oh, look at here's some little bottles of wine painted on. Oh, here's some of those round tea bags.
Yeah, there's the round.
Cute. Just tons of stuff.
Oh, look at that face with the roses in the hair.
Yeah, I was just gonna do that.
Wow, I really like that one.
Oh, that one is so what's that remind me of?
Like Dina Weekly, right?
Or Pam. That's
Yeah, like Pam's or Tony Burt.
Okay, let's see this one. Cool. Wow, look at all these. Here's a Frida.
It's really, really detailed.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I can do port. Yeah, she does that as well. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's take. Where's my mouse? Oh, here we go.
See you later, Janet. Have fun.
Bye, Janet. Don't spend too much money. Okay. Let's do Lena. I'm going to put you big and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, cute.
Normally on watercolor paper, I would wait because I need to drop in some yellow at the close to the eyes. But let's test this out because I really think it's easy to work wet and wet. Let's see. Holding my breath. You know what? It's actually easier than doing it on watercolor paper. That's really strange. I'm gonna wait with the eyes to the last. I think I'm gonna make like a blue sky blue. Let's try and make a sky and then lift off clouds. See how you can lift with this.
So you put a tea bag under, or I'm sorry, a paper underneath to make it more sturdy.
Yes, I got
That's a good idea.
a small piece of pattern paper, nothing special.
Okay, that's a good idea though. It keeps it from tearing that way. That's actually a really good idea.
Okay, let's try and lift up and see how it does. It doesn't really want to lift. I think it's because it's textured underneath the gouache. So you really and it doesn't look nice when you lift. So instead of lifting, I think you should just go over it with white if you want clouds.
Oh, paint the white instead of leaving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have, and that set of Arteza gouache, there's white and then like two different color whites, which is neat.
It really is a nice set. I like it a lot, actually.
Say I actually like just got in pans and did the little colors, and some of the colors look different than what was in the tubes, but then the name made sense with what color that was in the tube. So you know if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like, but the name fit the color that came out of the tube. So between those two things, you can identify it.
I just love that there's such a big selection and it's fairly inexpensive. So what can go wrong? So if you want to try out something, um, it's just a good tool to have in your toolbox.
Oh, I agree. Hey, yeah, it's still working really well.
Oi. I think I need to dry it. Let's try with the heat gun. I don't know why I think that it's going to, fire up because it's so delicate. But I'm gonna heat dry it.
Okay.
How's the stenciling going, Colleen?
It's good. I can see that. I mean, I think I like the mask. I think better. I think it's a little easier with it. I really like this. This one turned out really good. This was with chicken, like a chicken wire mask.
Oh, cool.
And then the hibiscus tea bag. And that shows up nicely. This one I did with the green tea one. This one was a green tea and blue kind of mess. This was the green tea with the pink over it. Again, the big blob of blue.
Those colors are so good.
But this is with some drips, just dripping the dye down. But look how I'm loving how they're all crunchy and wonky. Look at that.
Yeah, the texture and everything is cool.
Yeah, I'm liking this effect. This will be fun to work on. And it's going through, so there's not really a downside to it because I'm just staining papers because I have color on both sides. I don't see a downside to it for this book.
All right, so I'm still messing around with the rice paper. You squeeze out. Ooh.
I cut the shape of the attack shape on the back of the pattern paper that I inserted. So now I hope that I will be able to fold it more neatly than before.
Thank you, Vaughn. What pens are you using? The silver, gray, white ones? You want to know, Lena?
Oh, it's gotta be me. Okay, I wanted to try some Posca on it. So I took out my white Sharpie and my black Posca, and then also some Jane Davenport glitter glitch pens. It's an old what's it called? Release, you could say. It's these. I think
Here,
they're
hold on.
called. I don't know. I want to say glitter glitch pen. I don't know
Oh, so
why.
your Jane Davenports.
Yes, but they got like a humongous tip compared to the tea bag. So you really just have to hoover over it before and then just dab it. Otherwise, you're gonna get like a really big round circle. But I kind of like the shimmery effect it gives on top of something you already painted. Like just a little bit oomph. Look, when you put pattern paper on the back of it, you are actually able with your fingers to give it that special fold that tea bags got.
Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so it actually helped. Now I want to stamp something on this one. I want to
Oh,
try
an
and stamp it.
eyedropper. That's a great idea, Cheryl. She said I could do an eyedropper in there for the drips and make some blops. Ooh, I'm gonna look for that.
Some splatter on it.
Yeah, like make drippy drops from the liquid, like ink.
Okay, so here I stenciled just with a regular tea bag that had been soaking in water. It's not too wet. I squeezed it out and I just patted it through the stencil.
Oh, your desk, Kathy, just looks awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, let me pull out. I can make this wider. There.
Okay, I'm stamping on the tea bag and it just soaks the ink perfectly nice.
Okay, let me put you big again.
I gotta figure out where my droppers are at. Searching and searching.
Okay, now what stamp pad are you using? What ink pad?
I'm using archival ink, and then the back of my mouse pad, it's got this foamy
It's soft.
texture.
Okay.
I actually like to use my mouse pad as a stamp pad because it's more given, so I can really press. You know what? I'm gonna stamp Teabag Tuesday because I thought it was I was just cracking up by Colleen's excitement about Teabag Tuesday.
I had no idea. I asked Tom, he didn't know either. That must be a young people thing because he didn't know what I was talking about either. So
You know, I'm so glad that you.
I live in a sheltered life.
I'm so glad I asked because I was going to name that for. I was going to use that as the name for the stream.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the trolls?
Yeah, it would be.
No, it would
I
not be
live a
fun.
sheltered life. I had no idea. None. I would do the drippy eyedropper thing if I could find my eyedropper. And I have a glass one, I have plastic ones. Oh, this is when I get frustrated with my organization. So, that's,
Okay, so here's the tea stenciled onto rice paper. And that's working pretty good. And the tea bag that I'm using isn't soaking wet. It's just damp.
Wow. It's amazing that it just don't flutter the stencil, like wet paint would do.
Right. But I used it. I put a little bit of water in these so it wasn't soaking. So they're not. I mean, I can hardly squeeze any water out. Let me try another stencil. Okay. And if it where this one's a little bit wet, shoot, I'm just dabbing it with a paper towel.
I give up. Can't find it. Oh, I found them. Ooh, yay! I'm like, now I have those. Okay. Thank God. Okay. So I just dipped the doily into these little paper doilies quickly into the dye.
Oh. Here, let me put your bag.
Thank you. Some of the little holes aren't punched out, but like, gotta punch out the little holes. I can't remember. I think I got these at Michael's or whatever, and I just plopped it down on the paper. So like, these are just some little.
Okay, so this is just regular morning tea, breakfast tea, stamped just with the tea bag onto the rice paper. The key with this is you don't want it to be too wet. If it gets too wet, it kind of runs together. This might be a good time to use the pixie spray so the water doesn't go underneath.
I think it's amazing that you're able to stamp with it at all.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, the dropper's a good idea.
Oh, we'll just try it on cardstock too while the cardstock's here.
Like, you see that? Okay, there's a dried one. It looks that's really cool. This is the paper is absorbing it. Look,
Pretty.
isn't that pretty? It looks like a little suns.
Yes.
How
You could
cute.
make
That's
flowers
a good
like that.
idea, Cheryl. Look at that. They look like little suns. See, like the ink is spread, and then I put on that purple kind of thinned out. Oh, good. Look at that.
Colleen, you could put stems on them and then they become flowers.
Oh, they could become flowers. Yeah. Oh, cool. Look at
Doodle.
that.
Doodle over it.
Huh?
Doodle flowers on top of it.
Yeah, that's fun. And then this one, I'm just gonna dry that drip. Wow, that's a cool idea. Look at that. Like the tea is reacting differently than if you dripped an ink or watercolor. I don't think you would get that same effect. Do you?
No, because it's the intensity. See, now when I was dripping mine, that wasn't dye, that was just regular tea. It didn't come up that bright.
It didn't come up, so it's because this is a dye.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me try another color. Let me dry this. We'll drip on another page.
Okay, so if you want, when you're stenciling, I would suggest you do a more absorbent paper. Like, see how this was the rice paper, which is really absorbent, and then I just did it on regular cardstock, and it hardly came up at all. So when you're, if you're going to go through a stencil with your tea bag, I'd say a watercolor paper or rice paper. Don't oversaturate it, but the rice paper will pick up more of the color. And this is just the natural breakfast tea. But with the cardstock, it didn't, you still see it, it gives it more of a subtle effect. Ooh, Nina, look at those ribbons.
Yeah, I was thinking I should get a ribbon, something blue, or maybe something green, like this polka dot thing here. Oh my god, for such a small substrate, you're gonna make a mess because you want to pull out a ton of stuff. Hey, Kathy,
Yeah.
talk about the idea of could we create a swap of tea bags somehow, like the ATC thing?
Okay, yeah, that's something that actually Colleen came up with this idea. What would you guys think of a tea bag swap? Where you would do, instead of ATC cards, you do your art on tea bags. What do you guys think of that?
Is it crazy, or I like the idea, I have to say.
I think it'd be fun. Even if you only had a few people do it.
Also,
don't have
I was thinking if you have some exotic or different kind of tea bags, you could also send those, and we could, you would get like different teas back and the tea bag art.
Oh, that's true. You could swap the tea and the art.
Yeah, you can swap tea and art. But everyone needs to find some like cool ones, not just like Lipton.
Would it kill me to remove this red tape backing? Oh my god. I wish I had nails. But I think that you don't even need to be able to
Yeah,
draw.
take the tea out of the bags. Yeah, well, yeah, if you're gonna paint on them, yeah, you need to take the tea out of the bag.
Or you can buy empty tea bags.
And you don't really need to feel stressed about drawing on them. I think you can just stamp an image and color it in.
Oh yeah.
The hunt for cool tea bags. Exactly, Nana. The hunt is on.
All right, is it still echoing? No.
I don't hear it.
Okay.
Maybe it's me. It comes and goes. Yeah, it's me. I'm echoing. Hold on, let me turn it.
Okay, because I turned my other YouTube
I'll
off.
turn my speaker down. Kimberly said she could do it.
Oh, that's good.
If you Google cool tea bags, yeah, just Google ideas. I mean, go on Pinterest. There's a million tea bag art things you can look for.
Just be careful when you Google tea bags. I would say tea bag art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good point. Go to Pinterest and look. Don't go.
Yeah,
on
look on
Google.
Pinterest.
Go on Pinterest. It might be a bit safer.
Yeah. Yeah, go to Pinterest and Google tea bag art.
You want to hear something funny? I got so much mess on my table. I can't find the chickens. Where did it go? It's here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there they are.
It fell back here. So I was like, where did I put them? That was funny.
Hey, Helen, can you post that thing with the paper and the paste again? I'm going to snap a picture of it real quick. Yeah, the hunt for cool tea bags.
I don't mix tea with gel medium for cool texture. You mean like you would take the tea granules, mix it with gel medium, and spread it on your book? Like a granule thing?
Here, I'll do that. I can do that on a piece of paper. I've got some soft gloss gel.
Thanks, Helen.
Thanks, Helen.
Oh, thanks, Helen. Oh, my bad. I'm so sucked up into this project that I forget to read chat.
Can't stop thinking about anything but tea bag projects now, right?
I'm really in the zone here. I really think this is funny, fun work to do. It's like really relaxing also. But that's just me, you know. On this tag, I'm really going for that layered look. Um, I'm gonna stop layering soon.
All right.
But
Cool beans. I'm gonna dunk some more of these. Move these off to the side.
okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna go to the sewing machine, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, that's a pretty pattern. I'll do another one of those.
You've got some pretty colors going there, Colleen.
This is fun. I like darn doilies in here. These little, I think I got these like it's at Michael's, and little paper white doilies. They're no longer white, but they're so pretty.
They're pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrunch it so it has like a.
Stack's got a house smelling of coffee because she coffee dyed paper. That must be nice.
Oh.
Falling apart, but I think I'm gonna leave it crunchy because I can glue it crunchy. Ooh, I'm gonna save all the little edges too. Ooh, that's neat.
Well, the tea colors the gloss gel, so it'll be interesting to see what it looks like when it dries. But yeah, it definitely has some color. See how it's a little pinky there? Take some.
You wet it too much, obviously it's falling apart, but I want to see when this dries, I'll still use this because I'll just glue it down in bits on my paper for like to sew on and stuff like that, just to make some cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, some of it did break apart.
Yeah, well, because I double dunked it.
Oh, okay.
But when I double dunked it with the tea and that, but see how it picked up the blue and stuff? This will look really cool when it's dry. It's like
I could see that, like, as a glued on paper.
Yeah, like a layering. Yeah, a layering effect. Here's that fabric I did earlier.
Oh, you know what? This I'm gonna dry this. I'm gonna put the beeswax over this one.
Ooh, beeswax.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely try that. And there's the
imagine you
beef
have to
stew
give away some money, right?
and green tea.
Let's say I wanted to give away these 100 Danish kroner. It's a money bill from Denmark. Look what you can do. You can simply slide it in because the tea bag is hollow.
A little gift card.
So it's like a gift card money holder.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
actually fun, isn't it?
Did you plan that?
No, I was just gluing this down and then I realized, oh my god, you got like a secret pocket where Janet would hide an R inside.
Don't
I
you
liked
love
it.
happy accidents?
It was a happy accident.
That is adorable. I love that tag and then the tea bag on top of it.
I think it needs something to stand on. Like it cannot. It's so tiny a substrate or what it's called.
Right. It just needs something to show it off more.
Something. Yeah.
Hi, Imelda. If I didn't say hi.
Well, let's see what Colleen's doing. Hold on.
I did some drips and then I did some runs and some drips and just see and just filling up my book full of crunchy tea stain. I'm using that peppermint one over there. It makes a little bit of color, not a lot, but it makes the pages smell good.
Yeah, you can see a light greenish kind of.
Yeah, you can see that coming through from the previous page even, which I don't mind. So this is with the drips that Cheryl suggested, and then some drips, some runs. Like just make it, because you're going to put stuff over top of this anyway. I mean, you can either draw over it or stamp over it or glue some more papers on top, or take your crunchy fun tea bags and or even this one, and add that to your page. Like, yeah, see, for me, I got 3 of these books I've never done anything with. I'm super stoked that I now have some book because I have 3 of them. I've never done any. I thought they were really cute, but then I never came up. I never came up with ideas of how to use it.
Okay, so I did take some gel medium and put some tea in. There is a little hint of color in there, but what I'm going to do now, it's pretty dry. I'm going to do beeswax over the top and see what happens.
Ooh,
just
cool.
fill it in there.
Okay.
This might be cool with tags. Oh, and also Eileen got her Sennelier iridescence. That came fast, Eileen.
Oh.
I think they're really fun to work with these tea bags. But now I want to try and make something where I also have dyed it like you guys are doing to get some where this is dyed itself. I'm not really sure how to do it. I wanted to do it with watercolor.
I don't know, Eileen, if I can use the bowls afterwards. I may just leave these in my art room and just keep them as like dye bowls and not worry about it. Because I'm sure I'll be doing messy stuff again with them. I might just keep them in here. Can you put it in a spray bottle and spray it? The tea. water.
Oh, you could.
That's a good idea. Wonder how long you keep it in a bottle and be good.
Oh, you can gently go over with the generic distress ink from Tim Holtz. And then that brush, makeup brush. And then you can actually tint the tea bag very gently without tearing it up.
I'm gonna do this and
Let me try and stencil.
let's
What do
see,
we
we're
have?
gonna do this over. So now I'm gonna make a mess. Let's do it over another bowl. It's just a bowl of water. Just try it. Let's try it. I don't have a funnel, so nearby I'm just gonna. Woo! Hold on.
Oh, stencil, no problem.
Look, I mixed the peppermint, got in there with it. Let's not panic. Okay, let's try the spray. Already got, I'm already a mess. I may as well just keep going. Okay. All right, let's try it in a spray. I can play for about another 15 minutes. Bowls of dyes. Okay, let's do the
Now, what kind of paper are you doing it on, Colleen?
What kind of what?
Paper.
I don't know what's in this.
Okay, here's the matcha tea with the seam binding. It's been sitting there the whole time we've been on, so it does give it kind of a nice green glow to it. But again, it's not a dye, it's just a straight tea, so you need to let it sit longer.
Got it working. Okay, there's with it in a bottle. Good idea. Boom. It's a spray. I love it.
Cool.
Great idea. I'll stop at the Dollar Tree or someplace and get me some little tiny funnels so I can put some of these in bottles. It's a good idea.
Okay, so here's another cheesecloth. And actually, some of the little pieces of tea got stuck in there. I'm just going to leave them in there.
Ooh, yeah, crunchy texture.
See, look at that.
Wow.
Crunch. Oh, and see, it kind of gives it a little bit more color where the little specks of tea.
Oh, that's neat. I like it looks burnt with the pieces in there.
Yeah, it does.
Dot said if you put 2 cloves in the bottle, it'll stay good. Ah.
Oh.
She's smart.
2 cloves. Oh, good. Okay. Clean off my
I put the stencil over so I could get some more color on this page. I like it through stencil. I like it a lot. With the stencil through the sprayer, I love it. I like the drips. I like that idea. I like the spray bottle idea. I just put the stencil over, did like a little reverse.
I like to stencil with the brush and the ink. It's the brush is so soft that it won't tear up the tea bag.
Oh, that's a great idea to use those makeup brushes to put down.
The only problem is to find. I'm sorry.
Let's see what you did.
The only problem is to find stencils that are intricate enough, like small enough. So I used the ones that I received from Janet, and I think it was very soft application with this makeup brush.
That's
really pretty.
That is.
Try something like really wet, like ink, you know.
I have to add cloves to my grocery list. clothes, and gloves.
Yeah.
And bottles. Bottles, clothes, gloves. Bottles,
Oh yeah, spray
clothes,
bottles.
gloves. I can remember this later when I'm out. Well, you guys got such great ideas. Helping us out. We really appreciate everybody's. I appreciate it. I know they do too. All everyone's ideas and Lena's coming up with stuff. Just
Oh, I know.
makeup brushes. Oh, now she's trying some ink through it, or ink on it. Is that like calligraphy ink?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, I got a bunch of that from Tuesday mornings that I need to use.
Oh, that's right.
You sure don't need a shaky hand because it's very tiny. So it's one of those where you like hold your breath.
Yeah, but you can't say that they're teabag dyes, though, Eileen. You can say, this is teabag dye instead of distress inks. I mean, that kind of makes it cooler. We're going for the cool effect, like.
Okay. Here's my mess.
I just sprayed it again through the stencil, and then I flipped it over on the big blueberry page.
So I'm just kind of melting the wax, letting it drip on the paper.
Oh, look at this book.
Oh, cool, Colleen.
I love it. It's
And
so
then you can
silly.
go over the paper, go over the whole paper, smooth out the wax with the tea. This would be cool, Lena, to make a tag and then put some of your tea art on top of it.
Oh yes, I can't wait to wax a tea bag.
Okay, so here's, I put some gel medium, sprinkled some tea on it, let that dry, and then coat it with beeswax to hold everything down and give it that waxy texture. And then I think I'm gonna make tags out of these.
I can't recommend wet ink. First of all, it soaks out and feathers out. Secondly, it dries weird. Like the pigment. Oh yeah, look, the pigment all ended up in the back.
Oh yeah, we're gonna wax the tea bags, Eileen.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that you really are pushing your luck if you're using calligraphy ink on the tea bags.
Okay, it's too intense.
No, it's like it sucks up the black. It could be my ink, of course, but it's like the black ended on the back of the tea bag, and then it's got this not so black look, and then it feathers out upwards. It's like the paper is woven horizontally. So when you're going vertical with your media, it wanna feather out horizontally. Doesn't make any sense at all. It's like the texture of the tea bag got one direction, and that's upwards. So when you use a wet medium, instead of it feathering out like it would on, let's say, watercolor paper, it want to go upwards and downwards. So
what did you use? What ink did you use with the brush?
it's just called calligraphy set ink, and I bought it with some Winsor and Newton items, but I don't think that this is a Winsor and Newton ink.
Okay, so the brush through a stencil was okay on it, but not painting with it, correct?
No, it looks, I don't really like it. So now I'm going to try with just...
wet. You want something drier.
Yeah, I want to go in now with just black watercolor and see how it reacts. And I know that my lamp black from my, what's it called? White Knight set is really aggressive. So I think I'm going to grab that set.
Eileen, imagine going to tea parties and stealing used tea bags.
Was it? Can you imagine going to a tea party and steal? Oh my god! And the napkins too. I
The
mean,
napkins.
there's no end
A
to it.
Ziploc bag. Have them in your purse and dunks to put them in. Oh my God, Eileen. Oh, that would be freaking awesome. What are you doing? Nothing.
Oh, just looking at the tea bags.
Oh,
like
her.
Or some people find it really disgusting if you decorate the tea bag, return it to them, tell them that you stole the juice from their tea party and now decorated it. You think they're gonna appreciate it, and they're like, "Oh my god, she
I'll
sent
never throw another one away ever.
Okay, here's my. That's with the beeswax on top of the tea.
It must be too porous for the inks, calligraphy inks, Kat. So, but the gouache she did worked really well, and she just did some watercolor, and that looks good.
Yeah, watercolor is better than the ink. It sits on the top of the surface. I won't even suggest that the tea bag got any kind of sizing on it, but it's like ink goes right through it and end up on the back. And there is like 4 layers of this fine tea bag texture because it's the way it's folded. So I wouldn't recommend ink. Plus, I also think that the liquid ink is more fluid than the watercolor. I mean, you can control those things, so.
That makes sense. You stole paper towels from Finn to use in your trash class. I love it.
You know what? That's gonna be the next prompt for the scavenger hunt 21. Like something you stole.
Something you stole.
Something you lifted. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm just thinking about that rummaging through the garbage can over at like Starbucks or wherever.
Oh my god. Lars's mom used to date a guy that liked to take an item with him if we were in a restaurant, And it was so embarrassing because, I don't know, he took ashtrays, cutlery. I mean, just an item, and I thought it was so irritating, but that's the way he collected memorabilia. But it was, it's stealing. So I'm glad I'm not a lifter like that.
She's taking a class with Antonio's in February, and she is going to steal all his baby wipes. You heard it here. She's going to steal the baby wipes. You heard it here.
That's what Patty needs that folder for.
Stealing baby wipes.
Yeah, to lift things,
Okay, here's the pods after sitting here for what? How long has it been? An hour? Hour and a half?
Hi, baby. Oh,
We're kind of.
let's rock. Come here. Let's rock. Come here.
They took some coloration, but it's very subtle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why the dye, if you want subtle, use natural tea. Otherwise, those dyes are perfect. Let's see. I think, here I've got some. Ooh, the cheesecloth. Again, subtle, but a nice pinkish.
I like it.
You
You know
want
what?
to
I
keep
really
those little
like that it's so
speckies in there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I spoke over you that I didn't intend to.
Oh, that's okay, Lena.
Okay.
There we go. Here, let me actually prettier. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually kind of pretty when it's a thin layer.
It is. I like that it's so subtle.
Yeah,
You
just
can
subtle
use.
and really delicate looking.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now I was just going to stamp on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp and then I'll put the beeswax over it just to see how it takes to the tea bag. So what are you using now, Lena?
And now I'm looking for my gold ink.
Oh, okay.
I think I have one. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't. I wanted some gold texture. The text, like the Patty goddess scripture.
Oh, yeah.
And then I made some on the side, but they are just sinking into the paper or the tea bag. So I'm thinking about making it on her hair that's black because then it gives me a nice contrast for the gold.
Foil on it. You could use the gold leaf for the foil.
Oh yeah, you're so clever. Now I'm imagining that I'm writing tea in Japanese.
Okay, I found this Lawn Fawn premium ink pad in jet black, and I've been liking it since it's been hard to find the India ink. And it seems to leave a nice crisp stamp. Let me stamp once here.
Okay, it's too late to insert cardstock inside the tea bag when you already painted on it.
Oh,
Then
okay.
it just glues together. Good to know. Oh my god, I lost the tea bag string. Okay, I'm just gonna take a piece of twine.
Hi, Kitty. Oh. Okay. What should I use to paint the bird with? yesterday.
He's cute. Okay, I lost the tea bag paper tip. What's it called? I bet it got a name. That little string got a piece of paper in the end of it. So I somehow have to make my own.
Oh, okay, cute. Oh, then you can make your own and make it put your initials on or something, or
Yeah, I was thinking about giving it a hard stencil work, so it's like
cute.
almost black, and then maybe write something with golden letters on it.
Oh.
Okay. I'll give him his cough medicine. He's coughing. I'm mopping my floor real quick and make sure I don't have any of that on the floor because of the dogs.
Oh
And
no.
I don't think that's why he's coughing because he's sick. He's got like allergies. He's got cough medicine for it. It's only like a as needed. Like he was doing better yesterday. So he's got allergy meds and cough medicine. So he started coughing. So I wanted to take him outside and then give him his medicine. But yeah, I'm quick mopping around my desk here in case I get any of the tea granules on the floor. And then I head out to get my hair done.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so since they're not human edible, they would not be people edible either, animals. So yeah, make sure if you use these to keep clean up your space really good if you got pets.
Yeah, he didn't eat any, did he, Colleen?
No, I don't think he did. He's been coughing like that for a couple days. Like it's not like it just started. But I hope he didn't. I mean, pretty careful about moving stuff over to the other table and things like that and keeping it all up here. But I am quickly mopping the floor.
Hey, Lena, I am going to put I'm using Magicals.
Oh,
Just
great idea.
It's on.
I wonder how it will react on the surface of the tea bag.
It's it just kind of soaks in. See?
Oh, that's pretty.
Is that pretty?
That's a humongous tea bag you got there.
I know.
That's
it's
for
the
the
big
whole-
one.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like that size.
All right, let's see. Probably don't need as much Magicals. That, where's my
Hi,
brush?
Marita.
Bye, Marita.
What you doing now, Miss Nina?
I am with acrylic paint making a fluorescent, very magenta background that I'm gonna mount the tea bag on, and then I'm thinking about making a black border around this, and then mount it on a huge white tag just to see how it works on a giant tag. Um, so now I have to find some black, or I can just Posca pen a border in.
There you go, Lena.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Aww.
Make sure you have a piece of paper underneath. That's the magicals.
Yeah, oh my god, I can see how it just went
Wow,
right.
that turned out good. So you stamped it, painted it in?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I just want to settle. Maybe I can use some of this.
You're going to put some chipboard in if you have any.
What?
Chipboard in it if you have any. What did she talk about? Like in the tea bag or something?
Oh, that would be to make it stiff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you need to put it in prior to if you want to insert it inside the tea bag, prior to painting, because as soon as you add paint to the tea bag, it's like it's just gluing the paper of the tea bag together. Oh, this is fun. I wish that I had like I don't know, a bigger tea bag. I can't believe that I'm gonna shop for those that size you got, Kathy.
I wish I could have stuck some in for you. Your package should be getting there by the end of the week, I think.
Did you really put tea bags in it?
No, I said I wish I would have known. I could have.
Oh. Okay. Wow, you're like psychic.
I can't wait. I got a package coming in. I mean, that's so exciting. I think Thursday. It's like we're receiving package mail from out of abroad on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So
Yeah, so it'll probably be Thursday. I don't think it'll get there today because it just left. It flew out of Chicago on Sunday.
I can't wait. I wonder what I should send you back. I need to find something, especially napkins. You like the Scandinavian napkins?
Yes.
Yep. I think I might be able to find some, like, I don't know, some fall napkins are soon in the stores.
Ooh, that would be fun. Don't worry about it, Lena.
It's so strange that I have started collected napkins, so I have to remind myself when I'm out shopping to go and visit certain places just for napkins before I go home.
Well, I sent you a bunch of U.S. napkins.
Yay! I am so lucky. I really think that it's a fun tissue to work with.
Because it just disappears into the
It totally just
into the
melts in.
substrate.
And I did try a Tama Laporte Willowing art one of her tutorials where
Yeah.
you had to write some words underneath, and then I tissued over it with the napkins, and they were showing through, and then I was like, oh no, because I don't want people to see what I wrote as my words, because it's such a strange technique to do,
Yeah, that's why I make mine. I told you I do like scribble scrabble, so you really can't read it. I'm like think it, but I just scribble it.
Yeah, that's smarter.
Okay, I think I'm done mopping. I'm gonna leave everything up here. I've got the floor clean. I'm gonna head to my hair appointment, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thanks for coming, Colleen. You can come back and play. You'll be all set.
I will.
Yeah.
Fun.
Thanks for all your fun ideas, Colleen.
Oh, yeah,
You
thanks,
kick
Colleen.
started something new here.
You're welcome. See you later, everybody.
Bye, Colleen. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
Bye.
All right, let's see. A little bit of green. Need some green. Okay. Here.
Okay, we got eyelets on the corners, which makes it possible to attach some sort of strings.
All right, here I'm just gonna put some magical on the tea bag and spray and see what happens.
Yeah. Are you gonna wet spray it a little bit?
Yeah.
First? Yeah.
No, I just did it dry.
Okay. Oh my God! Can you imagine the dilution sprays or ink sprays on the tea bags? It was so. I saw the commercial for the new acrylic inks, and they looked like they were impossible to get out of the woman's nail and surface on her table.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was really thinking about spreading that word around, like, hey, it's more sturdy than just regular acrylic splatter. I don't know if it's a combination of the acrylic medium and the ink that's very potent in its pigments. She was really fighting it to get it off her nails, and it landed on her nails like small enamel dots.
Now, what spray was that? Was that the Dina Wakley spray?
It was the Dina Wakley spray, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna spray. Let me put some more on.
That went fine.
It went pretty good. I'm going to put some more on, though, now that it's wet, because a lot of it just sprayed away.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, it seems like it takes more time to build up the tag than to make the tea bag itself.
Yeah, I know.
But there's so many people talking about preserving the white space. I know Dina Wakley is one of them. And I find it hard to remember to preserve the white space. And it's not the same when you come back with white paint or white gesso. There's just something really original about keeping the original white from the paper.
Yeah, because the color seems to pop up from it as opposed to putting the white into it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me get my dryer. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, Cheryl, this is one of the large tea filters. I did it on here. I opened it up and then stamped, and I used Magicals. And then I'm going to go over it with, I'm going to put beeswax on top.
bye, Tori.
Oh, it looks pretty with the Magicals because it makes it, it's shimmery. Oops. You see that shimmer in there? You can't on the dark.
Oh, I like it.
And then up here, it's shimmery too. You
Yeah,
can't
you
really
can
see it.
I like this shimmery in the sky area. It's very, very
Okay.
feminine.
So now that's dry. I'm going to put some beeswax over it
Ooh, exciting.
and then see what happens.
My hubby said it sounded like somebody got shot out here because I'm using the sewing machine. Now that's a sound he's not used to. Okay, for my case, this should be like how to make a tag instead of teabag art.
No, but it's cool. The tea bag's the focal point.
It is.
And like you said, the tea bag needs to be on something because it can't, standing alone, it just kind of gets lost.
And with all of this, I wanted the tag. Like for here, I tucked the tag. I'm calling it a tag behind the tea bag, but now I wanted to give it placement outside. So I'm freaking just gonna staple it in. So I get.
Oh yeah, just staple it right to the tag.
Yeah.
Don't break. Don't break. Don't break.
Stack says she's gonna try coffee as a spray to get the magical moving tomorrow. Wow.
Ooh. All right. Here's the tea bag with the beeswax.
I like it. It became transparent even more.
Look at that.
God, it looks like ancient parchment.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Here, let me put it on a plain piece of white paper.
And it is so easy with those beeswax blocks.
Oh, look at, see?
Oh, I like it. I love it.
I love how transparent it is.
Yeah, I was about to say the same. And also the touch of it, it's so soft to touch.
But then it's sturdy because of the wax. I'm not afraid, like it's not gonna, I mean, it will rip if you mess with it, but it's not delicate. You know what I mean? It's not gonna fall apart when you touch it.
No. It's actually pretty bendable, flexible. Like you would think that it would crackle or crack off when you bend the paper.
No, it's nice and smooth. We put some more on just for fun.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
I put on some glue from the Cosmic Shimmer. And I think it's like a teaser product, you know, like really inexpensive. It stays tacky, so you can foil with it, or you can put flocking powder or embossing powder.
Ooh, nice.
So, but if you are too generous with it, it stays tacky in an irritating way. Like I have to show
Oh,
you.
okay.
Like it just keeps on being tacky. So it's irritating to use in a art journal where the pages can get a
Oh,
little
because it
bit
could
stuck
stick
together.
together.
I know there is a tip about using baby powder to take some of the tackiness.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Let me grab my journal. Okay, let me see where I put it. Like in this one, I used it, and then listen when I open the pages, it just keeps on sticking. Let me find the page. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Listen when I open the page. Okay, then it doesn't do it. Let me find another one. Apparently this don't get like sticky anymore. Here it is. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So you have to be careful.
and you feel like you're tearing off paper from the other side. You're not. It's not that tacky, but it's just sticky.
It just sticks a little.
Yeah. So it's a little bit frustrating to keep foiling it over and over, and then the stickiness just returns after a couple of days. So, but
Okay,
it's
so
nice.
I put in more wax on here, Lena,
Yeah.
and it got even more translucent.
Ooh. Yes, it did.
Look at that.
How is the shimmer behaving? It's a little bit sedate, but it's still there, right?
Yeah, it's a little shimmery.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't
I
it cool
like
though? I mean, it's really the tea bag's just disappearing.
Oh my god, I'm jealous. Should I wax this one? Yes, I should. Then I'm gonna remove my mouse pad in case I get an accident.
Okay, yeah, you don't want to get wax on your mouse pad, but yeah,
No.
I love the wax on there.
Oh my god, I'm going for it. I have to get it. It's in another room. I actually got these coffee. It's to keep a cup of coffee hot with a USB plug in the end. And it will not go over 170 degrees, which I think I would keep my wax under to avoid toxic fumes. So in case that I wanted to melt up a large quantity,
Right.
I think I could put a metal from the tea candles. It's the tea candles comes in these small metal containers, and I can fit two of them in here so it will stay liquid. And I especially looked for the temperature. So this one will not go past 170 degrees. And I think the max, what I read off, was 180 degrees. So I'm like 10 degrees below the toxic fume
Oh,
alert.
then you should be safe.
Yes, I think so too. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
always
go.
be careful when you're melting wax and crayons and stuff like that. Even
Yes.
the alcohol sprays and stuff. Tim Holtz was saying, like, you know, when you're using the alcohol for the with the alcohol inks,
Yeah,
you know,
with a straw.
don't breathe it in.
Yeah, he was talking about people who are blowing it with straws, right? Like they unintentionally um, can inhale the alcohol ink from the straw, you
Yes.
know.
The fumes. They think they're being safe using the straw, but you can as soon it's moving, and as soon as you breathe in,
Yeah.
you're getting the fumes. So you have to be careful.
I also like his expression when he's doing something goofy, then he's like, oh, that's just the ink talking.
Yeah. Got something on there.
Okay, I'm fussing with this foil that comes in tubes. It's so alive. I mean, I like the sheets that Sandra she had. They are more sturdy and lies like more flat.
Who makes the sheets that Sandra had?
I have no idea, but this is deco foil, so it's definitely not them. Okay, I'm just gonna give up on this foil. and get that beeswax.
Oh, the foil's not working.
It just won't come back to the container, you know.
Oh,
And if I let go of this handful, it will just flop out. I'm just gonna leave it there and then go get my wax.
so did she put wax on there? Yeah, up there maybe. Okay, Lena should be right back. And then after she finishes up here, I think we'll be all set. I've got some errands to run this afternoon, so
Ooh. Oh my
okay.
gosh. My husband is cooking carbonara for dinner.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and then he just asked me quickly, like, how do you make that bechamel sauce that I use, with the pasta? And then I'm like, can't. I can't teach you bechamel sauce in
Google
2 seconds.
it. Google it.
So I'm just like, you know what? Take some whipped cream and then just roll the pasta in it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, so you did put foil on there though, right?
Yes, but I'm only going to wax like a random puddle here.
Okay, not over the whole thing.
And I hopefully think that it's gonna put the string, attach it to the paper, and also secure these strings here. And then
Oh, okay, perfect.
I have to watch out because I got like metal eyelets here.
Yeah.
So hopefully the iron won't be damaged by it. Oh.
Am I going shopping? I might, Eileen. I may go to Tuesday morning just because I haven't been there in a while. See what they have. See if they have any good deals at Tuesday morning. See, I like some of that paper that Dee Dee got the other day.
Oh yeah, I love that paper pad. The 50s one. Yeah.
The bad thing is I don't have a really good Tuesday morning.
No, Colleen finds things and deals everywhere, even when she goes grocery shopping.
Oh, I know. She's got a really good Tuesday morning. They get lots of craft stuff. Mine, not so much. So I'm going to do that. I need to get working on my classes. I have to finish up the second lesson and then do the third lesson for Wonderlust. And I want to start my angel painting for Lifebook.
Oh, I like that you take so many classes. I think about joining sometimes, but I don't know.
No, it was fun because like last night I was watching my videos. So I watched the videos last night, and then today I definitely want to get that angel painting started today.
Mm-hmm.
It's an angel with a little girl.
That sounds so cute. I'm not sure my iron is hot enough, but let's just test it. I got holes in my iron. It's just a generic traveler's iron. And of course, I'm not supposed to get wax into the holes, so I am trying to iron backwards to avoid the holes.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah. But the good thing about beeswax is that you can pour it on and don't care if it's got an uneven surface because you can iron it out later.
Yeah, you can put the iron over it and smooth it out.
I somehow want to hit the string.
Oh, spy paper. It's called Smart Solve Water Soluble Dissolving Paper.
It's almost a shame to iron on this because it's flooded out so nicely, I think.
I think if you like how it looks, you don't even need to go back and iron on it.
No, me either. I actually think I like it so just
Just
poured out.
texturing.
I'm gonna leave her like that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see when it dries.
I don't feel like wanting to iron any of these because I got the beeswax that's tinted a little bit yellow.
Oh, then don't.
Yeah, so it would ruin up the pastel look of the.
Oh no, I wouldn't put beeswax on those. Okay, can you see her face? Let's pick up the last one you did. The pink
I think
one.
I need to iron some of the wax away because it's covering up her face.
Do you have one of those little craft irons?
Yeah, it's just a tiny travel.
Oh, okay. Can you take the tip and just loosen or make it liquid on the face and roll it back? You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm going to do it sideways to avoid the eyelids.
Yeah. And then just kind of push it back. Oh, there.
Yeah. I
just tip something
broke out in the kitchen.
Uh-oh.
I love it when Hoppy cooks because he needs to learn, you know. So it's so good for me that I'm staying away. I'm leaving
That's good he tries.
It is.
Like I said, Doug just calls Uber Eats.
Whoops.
Oh, there.
Yeah. Oh, look at that yellow bees things going on down there. That's because I used the Tim Holt Distress ink, the vintage photo, but it kind of looks like honey, you know. I think I need to go over it one more time. I was too generous with the wax. So let me see if I can dilute it even more.
Yeah, get it to drip off. Okay, Eileen found something we need.
Ooh, is it a book?
I don't know. I have to look. Okay, we need this. Water-soluble paper. Water-soluble dissolve. But why do we want it to dissolve?
It sounds like disposable panties or something.
Yeah, no kidding. What does it do, Eileen? What do we do with it? If you don't use it in 12 months.
In 12 months.
This material has an expected shelf life of 12 months. Used by churches to symbolize the washing away of sins by children playing spy games or doing magic tricks. Do you have lots of sins you need to wash away, Eileen? Is that what you're saying? Huh. That's funny.
It is. I saw an upload from I saw a video from Naomi when she was working with old paper that has been in her stash for like a long time. And then she could just take it, make a crease, and then just snip it apart with her fingers because it was starting to dissolve.
Oh my gosh, it was so old. Wow.
But it made her look so professional, you know, like she said, I'm going to tear off a piece, and then she made like a perfect quadrant out of just snap movement with her fingers. So amazing.
Oh, those turned out good, Lena. Those are really cute.
Yes, I like them a lot. The white one is still not finished. I think I want to doodle something in gold around the edge.
Yeah.
Some more. But I like the idea of trying to preserve white. I need to learn that.
Yeah, just do some doodling or splots or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the black.
I know I'm going in with a ruler to make like, okay, I can try and start it up, what I got in my head already. Okay. I got like the most stupid surface to work on. I think I'm gonna move down to my table and I hope people can still see what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I found out that these Posca pens are awesome to work with rulers because you know when you're using ink pens and a ruler and then when you move your ruler you're smearing out
Yes.
and it's so annoying when it happens. But with these Poscas, for some reason, it's like the acrylic paint stays on the ruler, so
It
you
just
can
grabs.
yes, you can actually just work with it right away without fearing that you're smearing things out.
Yeah, the Posca markers are great.
And they're like black, like really
Uh-huh.
saturated black. I like that a lot.
I know there's nothing. Okay, Helen, thanks for modding. We're gonna close up in a few minutes anyway. Have fun. Don't spend too much money.
Bye, Helen. Thanks for modding. Hope she didn't get too busy. I remember the first time I had to stream, I streamed without a mod, and it was a little bit scary. So it's so perfect that someone wants to take the time and be mods.
Oh, I know. It's nice to have the mods here.
Okay, I'm thinking about making a gold stripe in the center. And I'm using I want to call them glitz pens. I don't know why. It's more than a year ago since I got them. So, you know.
Ooh, that's pretty bright. It's pretty shiny, isn't it?
It is, but it's one of those pens that smears with the ruler, just so you know it.
Okay, so be careful.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just wiping it off in my hand. Um, but it doesn't really grab the smearing at all, so. And then I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna wait with the top up here to see what I'm doing because the pattern is going to interfere with the whole of the eyelid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you may not need to go over.
So I'm just gonna leave it while I'm pondering about could I make some sort of doodle around that hole.
Or
Oh,
maybe have some doodle, gold doodle come off that line.
yeah. Okay, now comes the thing that I like the most, which is the black inner border line.
Oh yeah, that second black line really finishes it off.
Yeah, isn't it fun how
Yeah.
you think you don't need to add more, but in fact, by just adding that little extra line, it just finish off.
Oh, that even just looks cool like that, how it ends like that. You don't even need to have anything go across.
Oh, I think I'm gonna do it like that then.
Cool.
Yeah, I like it. I have to get used to all the white, but in time, I think I'm gonna like it. It does make it more calm.
What could you do? What could you put? It just needs a little bit of something.
It needs something down here, like okay, hang on.
A word?
Uh, let's. Oops.
Thanks, Carla. Manly, what does it need? Or Dar, anybody?
Let's audition some feathers and some black ribbon.
Okay. Yeah, it just needs a little something. Eileen says it looks nice. Now, do you think it needs anything else, Eileen, or is it good like that?
I'm already in the feather department here. I'm thinking, because I know that I got black feathers down here somewhere. Or are they even here? No, it's only purple and pink. That's why Aline was backing out, like, it looks like flamenco skin.
Flamingo feathers.
I think it could be so cool with like a black small ribbon here and then a black tiny feather glued into the wax. Can you imagine that? Like I can attach the feather with the wax.
Oh, yeah. You'll have to play around with it.
Yeah, I think so.
Or like black lace. Do you have like a black lace ribbon?
I'm fighting here.
See what she finds. Oh, I should dye some cheesecloth with some of the black. I'll have to see if I have black set of color. If not, I'll get some.
No,
So I have to go get some muslin when I'm out.
I don't have any black lace, but I do have this black ribbon.
Just no.
And then it needs something here. You can just keep on building.
Or should it just be like a rectangle the same size as the little card? You know what I'm saying? So it has white on each side of the black ribbon.
Oh,
Only
yeah.
do it as wide as that card.
Oh, I'm thinking. I think I'm giving up. I don't really
Or
have
just- Or Lena, just put the black ribbon through the top and that might just be enough.
Oh yeah,
Just put
Good
the black
idea.
ribbon through the top and then you're done.
good idea. Of course, I took like way too much.
Yeah, I agree, Vaughn. It was too big for down there. I think
It
just
was.
at the top is for the tag and then you're done.
But I can still add a word when I use the tag. I would probably use this in a journal. And then the word could symbolize some of the things that I'm journaling about, maybe.
Right.
So-
Whatever you end up using the tag for,
Yeah.
then you can put a word in.
Okay.
Oh, see, that looks good. I like it. I just needed that little bit of black on the top.
Yes. You know what? I was so not at all prepared on the fact that you needed to work so much with the tag. I thought it would be like more about decorating the tea bag.
I know
But
the
it
tea
was
bags
really-
went quick.
It did, and it was non-scary. It was like, a nice surface to work on.
Those turned out great. Now look at here, let me show you. Look at this now that it's all dry. Here, let me go
Oh,
big. Look at this.
It's amazing. It reminds me of Egyptian script rolls.
Yes. Yeah, what's that called? Like not parchment, there's another word
Yes.
for it. But and it's just it's pretty sturdy.
It is.
But it goes completely translucent.
Yeah,
Here's the back.
it's amazing.
I know the back and the front look the same. So yeah, cool. This will be cool for collage or layering or whatever.
Imagine this is just a crazy thought, but when you layer colors, like if you took a yellow and then beeswaxed it, and then you took a red and beeswaxed it, and then layered them on top of each other to make like an orange sun or something. I wonder how color mixing is possible with sheets that are transparent. Do you follow me?
Yeah, I know
Like,
what you're saying. I wonder, I don't know.
because we were talking about making a collage out of tea bags, and then you could actually
Yes, papyrus fun. Papyrus.
use papyrus.
Thank
You can
you.
actually with the beeswax with the beeswax make translucent sheets of paper. So if we're gonna make a collage anyway, then we can make the color mixing theory work for us. So if we wanted to make like a hill, we could try and put a blue and a yellow sheet on top of each other and see if it really springs back green in our eyes.
Oh, we'll have to see that. Or what happens, you put the blue and the green, or the blue and the yellow together, and then melt it again and see if it melts into the green.
Oh, yeah, even more exciting. But
Oh,
just
you could make a cool scroll doing that. Okay, this was a tea bag, Gilly. It was a tea bag it's a big tea bag that came in here. Large tea bags, 100 for like $6. And then I just took the string out and then opened it up. You gotta be careful.
yeah.
Okay. Open it up. And then I just stamped the bird, and then I colored it with Magicals and melted iron beeswax on top of it. That was it.
It's nice.
So you can almost see the stamp better on the back side because it's down underneath. It's not covered with wax.
Mm.
I only have wax on that side, so. All righty. Well, thanks, Lena, for coming.
Thanks for
The
having me.
tea bags are awesome. And we'll have to play around with the layering and the different colors.
Yep, definitely.
See what happens.
Thanks for having me. It was super fun.
Oh, it was fun, Lena. Thanks for coming. Everybody, thanks for watching. And I will be looking forward to see what we're doing with the hibiscus tea on Friday. I wonder if it's even close to anything we did today. So, okay, bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you at Colleen's on Friday at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.